This is a demonstration of the kitchen design package that was created for a subcontractor to Home Depot for their kitchen design studio. And basically, it's their package and it's just been imported as a form. Editing the form, you just go into it and you actually type in the specific fields you're interested in. So you can type in a customer's name in this case, and we'll just put in my last name. You would tab through the various different fields. Say a gentleman named Smith actually was doing the design. There's a PO and a store number. Now, one thing that hasn't been done is numeric fields haven't been changed, that they just work with numeric fields. But as you'd expect, checkboxes work as checkboxes, so they can actually pick the item. And it works fairly intuitively. It's a multi-page document, so we could actually go through this one page, but we can see we can tab forward and we'd have other pages and they would all have text associated with them as well. And this packet actually has a total of 5 questionnaire forms that get filled out and have dimensions, etc., and have pre-defined dimensions that they need for their design studio. And then at the very end, they have a drawing utility. So they could actually go into lines mode, and they could actually start sketching out their design of the kitchen. And of course, it would work exactly like GraphPad does in all other capacities. Now, one of the things that's missing, and this would be a considerably larger design project, would be to go ahead and add in their shapes and stuff like that. So for example, they could have pre-designed their kitchen elements, so they could have refrigerators, stovetops, etc. They could break it up, they could have multiple libraries so they could pick them, and then those libraries could actually generate a bill of materials and a costing associated with it. The advantage is that if everything's on the iPad and they're actually doing this while talking to the customer, and the iPad is a perfect platform for doing that, they have an opportunity of really changing how they do the kitchen design. Currently, the customer comes in with some rudimentary sketch of the kitchen, and they kind of go back and forth and stuff like that. And they may come out and they'll take measurements and they go back and actually do a design. With the iPad, and if everything's on the iPad, what they could do is they could actually do the design with the customer. They could calculate their areas, and then they could do some upselling and real price modification while they're at the customer's site. And I think that that's where the utility of the package really comes into, full capability, where it really changes the market and really changes the how Home Depot would do business. And I think it'd be a strategic advantage. Unfortunately, to date, I haven't been able to get anybody at Home Depot really interested in it. Again, I had a regional subcontractor that really shares the vision, but it got to a certain point and it just sort of stopped. So that's where it is at the moment, and hopefully someday it'll change. Thanks.